Welcome to Sidelined Sports, where we give you an up-close and personal look at the teams, coaches, and athletes that make up the Columbia Basin. I'm host Sean Wells. Tonight, we'll check in on Moses Lake Volleyball taking on Sunnyside in a must-win game. We'll see how Lady Chiefs Soccer matched up with West Valley for the Big 9 Championship. And we'll see how Quincy Football fared against top-ranked Ellensburg. You're watching Sidelined Sports, and it starts now. First in the rundown, we have Moses Lake hosting Sunnyside. It was a first-round district playoff game at Moses Lake High School. If the Chiefs win, they advance. If they lose, their season's over.
The Chiefs blanked the Grizzlies in a first-round district match at Moses Lake High School. A sparse crowd was on hand to witness the three-set victory. Moses Lake didn't really need the support, however, as the Chiefs dominated play the majority of the match. Marissa Strickland led the Moses Lake attack with 10 kills and 2 aces. Kylie McKay turned in another solid performance at the setter spot with 7 kills, 3 aces, 32 assists, and 9 digs. The win advances the Chiefs to a second-round loser-out match with Wenatchee at Eisenhower High School Saturday. The game is scheduled for a 2 p.m. start. A victory for Moses Lake will put the Chiefs against the winner of the West Valley Eisenhower match at 5. The winner of that game will be the number 2 seed for the state tournament.
It was a big night for Lady Chiefs Soccer. Moses Lake was hosting West Valley for the district championship, and a winner goes to state game.
It was Moses Lake taking on West Valley for the Big 9 championship. Moses Lake struck first with an Alicia Overland goal, and the Chiefs never looked back. Moses Lake knocked off West Valley 3-1 and will host a state playoff game next week. Alicia Overland had a hat trick for the Chiefs, giving her 36 goals on the season. Alicia says her team is taking it one game at a time, but she thinks this team can do something special.
Obviously, we're just starting off at the same level, but I think this year we just have so much more motivation, so much more oomph to push us through. We really want it. I think this is the most that we wanted it through my whole high school to move on.
Moses Lake head coach Rick Char continues to be amazed by Alicia's goal-scoring ability.
Oh, Alicia Overland was the player of the game. Obviously, amazing. The shots that she makes, I don't know how, but with the angle that she's shooting them at is crazy.
Having visited the site of the 4A state championship game earlier in the season, the Chiefs know that's where they want to play their final game.
We visited it earlier in the season, and so that just got all of us thinking we could be here, we could win this whole thing. We have the potential.
Having already won the CWAC title, Ellensburg was preparing for state, while Quincy was looking to pull the upset.
It was Quincy hosting Ellensburg on a windy night at JC Field. The Bulldogs are trying to keep their perfect record intact, but they knew Quincy wouldn't go down easy. Bulldog rusher Gabe Caskey got things going for Ellensburg with a tough run here. He would go on to score the first touchdown and break his school's single-season rushing record. He finished with 156 yards. Quincy had a nice return here from senior Pedro Rodriguez. But the drive would stall and Ellensburg would go on to score again, this time on a 16-yard Garrett Hole touchdown pass. Just when it looked like the Bulldogs would take control, Quincy came storming back behind playmaker Andy Vargas. Vargas had a tough run, then a great catch down at the 3-yard line. That set up this John Lindquist touchdown. Quincy would score again to close the gap on a Stephen Gomez touchdown run. But it wasn't enough as Ellensburg was able to hold on and win this game 28-14.
Coming up after the break, we'll have our Pick 6 top plays of the week. Now, let's take a look at scores from around the area.